Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the only YouTube channel that never has and never will pull any punches. Now, the topic today is going to be all of the deaths that are associated with COVID-19 but are not directly attributable to it. Now, this is going to include suicides, overdose victims, just depression in general, things like that. So this is going to be looking at all the negative effects that people are experiencing from the coronavirus, even though they don't have it, none of their family members have it, none of the people that they know have it. So these are the people that the media has conveniently forgotten about. According to an article from Nashville, Tennessee, suicide hotlines have seen a spike of 800%. So there's an eightfold increase in the number of people who either think that they themselves are going to end their life and they need counseling, guidance, emotional support, whatever, or they think that their family members or loved ones are going to be committing suicide. So they call these hotlines to get help. 8 times as many people are thinking about suicide in Nashville. And I can't speak about the rest of the country, but I would assume Nashville offers a pretty good cross section, good snapshot. 8 times as many people are thinking about committing suicide now that this COVID-19 thing has ruined their lives. Ruined their lives emotionally. They can't see their family members. It's ruined them financially. Not only the meltdown, there are tens of millions of people without jobs. I mean, for many of these people, jobs offer the only way that they can prove themselves to be worthy in society. I mean, some people just have low self-esteem. And if they don't have their job, what else is left? Nothing to these people. I was talking to my sister last night over a campfire, and just out of the blue, we weren't even talking about this. Out of the blue, she said that one of her friends had a family member and 2 friends all die in the same week. And without saying anything, I thought to myself, suicide. Gotta be. Sure enough, one of them died of natural causes, another one died of suicide, and a third died of overdose. I personally ask people how many people they know that have the coronavirus. I do not ask people if they know anyone who's committed suicide or have overdosed. Just in the past couple of weeks, I've heard of 3 people who have had the coronavirus. And just last night, without asking, I heard of 2 people who have died of suicide and overdose. These are the people whose lives are literally being terminated by this blasted virus. That is a crisis in and of itself. I mean, even according to worldometer.com, worldwide, there have been 445,000 deaths by suicide. This is not coronavirus. This is not some virus that you catch through no fault of your own and then you die. This is people ending their lives. You want to talk about a pandemic? You want something that's going to grab headlines, create panic? Talk about that. 450,000 people have ended their own lives this year. And apparently the numbers are only going up once unemployment and depression are taking their toll. Article: Doctors raise alarm about health effects of continued coronavirus shutdown. A mass casualty incident. In this article, it details an open letter sent by about 600 doctors to President Trump, letting him know of the unintended consequences of keeping the United States shut down. The letter outlines a variety of consequences that the doctors have observed resulting from the coronavirus shutdowns, including patients missing routine checkups that could detect things like heart problems or cancer, increases in substance and alcohol abuse, and increases in financial instability that could lead to poverty and financial uncertainty, which is closely linked to poor health. Quote, "We are alarmed at what appears to be the lack of consideration for the future health of our patients. The downstream health effects are being massively underestimated and underreported. This is an order of magnitude error." The letter continues, "The millions of casualties of a continued shutdown will be hiding in plain sight, but they will be called alcoholism, homelessness, suicide, heart attack, stroke, or kidney failure. In youths, it will be called financial instability, unemployment, despair, drug addiction, unplanned pregnancies, poverty, and abuse. Because the harm is diffuse, there are those who hold that it does not exist at all. We, the undersigned, know otherwise." And then they go on to mention individual patients by initials. Patient ES is a mother with 2 children whose office job was reduced to part-time, whose husband is furloughed. The father is drinking more. The mother is depressed and not managing her diabetes well. The children are barely doing any schoolwork. Because it's all online, they can't be held accountable by their instructors, their teachers. Patient AF has chronic but previously stable health conditions. Her elective hip replacement was delayed, which caused her to become nearly sedentary, resulting in a pulmonary embolism. 31-year-old, fentanyl overdose. There's one girl in rehabilitation. She had to stay in her apartment. She could not attend any of her group meetings. She could not speak with her therapist. She relapsed into depression. The doctors also destroy the argument that at the beginning of this pandemic, you had to spread out the number of cases into surrounding hospitals so that no one hospital was overwhelmed. That does not hold true anymore. They say that we've seen now that over the last 3 months, no city, none, zero, outside of New York has even been significantly stressed. So, in summary, in addition to the supposed tens of thousands of people who died from coronavirus, there is another segment of the population, a very large segment, that is negatively affected by this lockdown and being kept away from loved ones and family, but also in certain circumstances are driven to end their lives through suicide or overdose. This is a segment of the population that mainstream media does not care anything about. Zero. Because it doesn't fit their narrative, their twisted narrative. These are the people that are ignored. Their deaths and their lives mean nothing to the tech giants and the media. Only coronavirus cases, high-profile deaths, ones that will induce President Trump to keep the economy and the world shut down. So this video is intended to bring to light all of the other people that you don't think about. Because human beings like drama, but it's the media that's driving the narrative. Their blatant bias must be exposed. Ladies and gentlemen, I guess that's the tirade for today. If you liked the video, please like, comment, and share. If you want more content like this, please subscribe. Thank you for your attention. God bless.